There's much more to the fire at Parliament than just the structural damage. The decades-old majestic white building is home to valuable historical artefacts that have seen one dispensation after the other enter the hallowed halls of the National Assembly. Tanya Nefdt takes us down memory lane and finds out what was literally lost in the fire.
This building has been standing tall in the heart of the mother city since the 1800s. A building that's become the People's Parliament, now gone up in flames. It was once an engine of oppression and became a symbol of democracy in 1994, after South Africa's first democratic elections. The old assembly was home to some of the country's most valuable artefacts and works of art, reflecting South Africa's rich history.
We have buildings that date back to 1884, such as the old assembly. This space plays a pivotal role in terms of telling the story of South Africa. Apartheid and the legislation that was used to oppress millions of South Africans during the apartheid era was enacted in this parliament. But also the same apartheid was abolished by acts within that same precinct.
One of the most treasured works that graced the walls of Parliament was this famous 120-metre-long case-kammer tapestry, embroidered by women from the Eastern Cape. But what exactly was lost in the fire?
There will be a very thorough assessment of the impact and the extent of the damage by the fire, so that we can be able to know with certainty what is it that has been damaged, what is it that could have been preserved. But the positive news is that one of the most important symbols of Parliament, the mace, which symbolizes the sitting of the National Assembly, it has not been damaged at all. The last observation that we made is that the case-kammer tapestry has not been affected. This is a very historically significant art project that was done by over 100 women, rural women in the rural area of Hamburg and the surrounding villages, who documents the history from the 1820s of that particular region.
So where to from this devastating blaze?
Out of this fire, certainly we will rebuild. We will continue to preserve this important national heritage of the people of South Africa. They will know about the evolution of the history of South Africa and Parliament itself as a critical player or institution in that particular history.
If this building could talk, I'm sure it'll have many tales to tell. But it's the untold stories that is reflected in the rich works that grace the walls of this institution that is important for future generations. The good news, not all is lost. And hopefully the artworks, this rich history, will soon be restored to its former glory. Tanya Nefdt, Cape Town.